Now I gotta ride or die.
So guys, welcome back to the channel.
Just spill.
Alright, are you joking? Mate, no! What are you doing? Right, get away from the fit. How have you managed that? I literally start the video and you're ruining stuff in the background
I would
again.
not be smashing a £15 bottle of juice on the floor, I'm telling you. So that is now for the workshop.
That's for the workshop. So
Hello,
that can go in
everybody.
there. Hello everybody. I was going to start by saying what are you unpacking, because...
Well, Star Gloss products.
Oh, of course, because they're the lads, aren't they? Let's be honest.
Woo! Star here. Bank holiday weekend coming, so we want to get some stock.
Got to be done, because this is the stuff, isn't it? Let's be honest, it's the stuff. Well, I mean, you guys will know full well what this stuff does and how good it is, and I will always say that this is the one to buy. Except when you're putting it on the floor, don't be doing that.
Lovely, isn't it?
That is going to smell really nice every time someone comes in the thing. I actually need, right? If anybody knows where to get one of these, you're probably going to tell me where to get one of these. I want one of these from a garage that says Ford on it. Is that a shout?
I've got one in my front door at home.
Of course you have, because you're that guy. You're about that life, aren't you? You're like, yeah, got one of them at home actually.
I think I got one before fair.
Did you? Oh, okay. I've been looking on Alibaba for one, and they look a bit crap. So I'm not buying one from there. Nice. Okay. I was looking at Alibaba. They were like £8 posted.
Oh, really?
And yeah, but then people were putting pictures of the ones that they got through, and they were really bad quality, like the worst quality. So they were thin. They came folded up and they're a little bit horrible. So yeah, if I've bought stuff at Alibaba before, you know, it's actually alright, but maybe with the whole matte situation, we probably won't buy one for the Series 1. I just thought it looked nice next to it, but maybe it's a waste of £8.
Bike's looking nice today.
The bike's alright, isn't it? Still people are like, what are you going to do with it? And I'm like, look at it.
Everybody wants it as well.
Yeah, and do you know what? I've had multiple conversations in this room, right here, with people saying, do you want me to buy it? Do you want me to transfer money? Do you want me to buy it? I remember these bikes, all that sort of stuff, and that's why I want to keep it, mate, if I'm quite honest, because I don't think it's worth.
Ones up in the air.
Yes, we're going to venture into the workshop. I have already turned the music off because I turned the music off for copyright infringement and stuff. I'm going to have a little tour of the things that are in here. The Mark 1 is actually up here because they're transferring cars in and out, and it's getting a full, a full deep clean on this one, isn't it? We're getting a full-on going over.
We're going floor sealants with built hammer, underbody, undercarriage cleaner,
right,
protection, and then we're doing full machine polish and coating on the top, just to make it so when he takes it to a show, it's kind of a bit protected but still looks quite nice.
Nice. So that's what's up there. You're going to crack on that today?
This afternoon. That's
nice.
Two Porsches with coating at the moment.
I was going to say, coats on the Porsches. We have this that I did a full video of a couple of days ago now. Yeah, still here, still looking at it. I think in this lighting, let's just get a little bit of lighting. I know this is like a channel for people that like these, and I like these too, but I also like this. I'm so about it. I like it. It's something different, it's something cool, and I appreciate cool and different. This side though, is actually a car that we had on the channel a couple of moons ago actually, and we went out and had an adventure in. Fantastic colour. Crayon grey, I'm going to say, Dan. Is that right? Say crayon grey? We're going to say crayon grey. It looks crayon grey, if I remember correctly. And this did, pull up the question of how good these were when I was driving it, because it felt good to drive in here, but it had the space for the family in there, which is always a shout. We need family space. We've got kids and stuff, you know, pushchairs and that. Over here we have a EQB. Well, it's alright. It's okay. I mean, each to their own and that, don't get me wrong. Not for me. I do like the look, it's alright, but wheels are quite cool though. They're like different. They're not the same as others. And we all come over to the Evoque in the room. I'm not about this car. I will say that now. I'm not a fan. Not that I ever say that I'm not a fan of cars, but this is sort of one of those cars I don't really understand. There might be people out there that like them, and I appreciate you guys for that. But for me, a convertible Evoque, if you want a convertible, buy a convertible. If you want a 4x4, buy a 4x4. If you want a convertible 4x4, buy a Jeep. That's just the way I see it, because you can get luxury Jeeps, you can get Jeeps like these, and I just think they're nicer. Anyway, we'll come out into the car park, because of course there is a few cars out here. We have the GTI set up here. A lot of you guys were really interested in this car actually. It brought up some memories of people actually owning these, and the fact that they hadn't seen them in years, which is a shout, because that's what I try and do on this channel. We always try and find something that's a little bit, not necessarily rare, but something that isn't necessarily seen all the time. And I do think, I'm going to say this again, cars, these are going up. These are going up 100%. Any colour, any condition, I reckon is a shout to buy now. So I usually wouldn't say that in videos with cars like this, but I do genuinely think after seeing your comments and seeing you guys actually talking about this car, yeah, definitely something that's going up in the future, 100%. Over here we have an array of cars. We have my BMW that is waiting to be picked up. Yes, this car is sold. We have an ST and a Starlet next to it. Look at that. Starlet's actually really clean. But yeah, ST there and the BMW just chilling, waiting for the owner to come and collect it in the not so distant future. As a skip lorry comes past, we have the M Sport Transit Connect, and of course the BMW M4 that had a cat on it yesterday. Yes, ladies and gentlemen, I left this in the rain. I haven't used it in a couple of days, as you guys may have seen in previous videos. We've been driving the Series 1, which I've thoroughly enjoyed. Today wasn't the day where I really wanted to bring it out. A lot going on. School run, various things, going to bank, whatever's going on, but I thought, oh, I'll give it a rest today, I won't drive it. And then I come around the corner to this, obviously sat on my driveway, and yeah, pretty bad. So we will of course get that on the wash bay, maybe today, maybe tomorrow. There's a lot going on, unfortunately. The last thing I want to actually say about is this Subaru just down here. If you guys could just about see, I have said about that in the past, this car. Those are going up in price quite severely. And I want to chat to you guys about Japanese cars and the fact that, yes, we have spoke about coming out of this car and maybe going into a Lexus again, which I really, really want to do. I do have a few campaigns, a few things, I'll be very blunt with you guys, there's a few things changing on this car before we actually get rid of it, so there will be more content coming, don't get me wrong, we'll have a lot more fun. We are still a couple of months away from that car actually leaving my possession, going to Haven't Car Company, all that sort of good stuff. But Japanese cars, this is what I want to talk to you guys about. The fact that Japanese cars are so expensive at the moment means if I came out of this M4, I still might struggle to buy a Toyota Aristo, a Toyota Crown, anything large. A Chaser is way gone. Like, from the money I have in this car, it's on finance, but if the money I have in this car, I will not be able to come out of this and go and buy a Chaser, which is a massive shame. I really would like one, even a JZX 110. I'd love a JZX 110, but I saw an automatic turbo one the other day and I still would have not have enough money to come out of this car and into that one, which is a huge shame. And I remember those cars being such a good, you know, value for money asset, especially the 110s. I loved a 110, but now unfortunately I'm sort of priced out of the market. An LS460 is probably where I'm going to go, if not an original GS300, maybe a GS3, so the one I had before, you guys, you know full well, got crashed into, all that sort of stuff. That's probably the one I'll go for. There is a couple of body kits I've looked at. Wide arch kits from Monster Service. Big set of wheels. Not too sure if that's something you guys want to see. Would you rather me buy an LS460, drop it wheels, do like a budget build on one of those, or do you want me to buy another GS 2006, 2007 plate one and actually wide arch it with a set of wheels? Because both are actually very similarly priced if you were to buy an LS and do it up, wheels and stuff, and then the end result of a GS 300 with wide arches and wheels. Let me know below, because I'm on the fence. I'm not too sure which one to go for, but I know coming out the M4 in a couple of months is going to be what we're going to do. But going from this into some sort of LS or GS could be the shout. I'm not too sure. Again, unfortunately, as we sit right now, I'm priced out of a Chaser, even a 110 automatic turbo one. I'm still a little bit priced out, which is a huge shame. That's just how the world works at the moment. But yeah, let me know below, guys, because I'm on the fence. I'm not too sure what to do. So with that, guys, leave me some comments below. Like this video, subscribe to the channel, get in the comments again, because we need to know what you guys want to see. Although I like to buy cars that I like for the channel, I also want to make you guys, you know, included in the process at the end of the day. But thank you so much for watching today's video. We'll see you tomorrow.